This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union. Impressive performance for Liberty season opening win over Maine Fort Kent on Thursday night, 89-40, alongside Ryan Maddox. I'm Alan York. 8-point game at halftime, Ryan. Liberty really opened things up in the second half, and the joke was it could have been a Snickers that Lavelle Cabell brought out at halftime, which he actually did. Coach said, hey, we're not playing like ourselves. You've been in those battles before in the locker rooms. Liberty came out, impressive second half. What did you see from the Flames as they go to 1-0 here tonight?
Well, going 8 for 16 from 3 obviously helped, but, 2 turnovers in the second half. I think they had 10 in the first half, and then they had 7 guys score 7 or more points. And what does that tell you as a fan? That says that this team is extremely unselfish. And of the 11 guys that played, 10 of those guys shot threes. So there's more in store for this Flames team. Yeah,
Flames had a number in double figures, including 4 in double figures, led by Lavelle Cabell's 17 points. Scotty James had a double-double, so really good day at the office for those two. But more importantly, Liberty goes to 1-0, and it's always good to start seasons off 1-0 on a high note. Why is that so important, you think, early on in the season?
Well, you're building on last year, conference tournament championship, participant, 22 wins, but also look at the non-conference slate that we talked about on the broadcast tonight. You're looking at Georgetown, UCLA, so many Power 5 schools that Liberty's going to be tested. This was a game where, arguably they should have some opportunities to work the kinks out. Second half showed us that.
And a superlative for Lavelle Cabell, his 1,000th career point that commenced the scoring here early on in the first half. We caught up with the head coach, Richie McKay, and some of the Flames after the ball game.
I felt like we were nervous. I didn't feel like we played anywhere close to what we're capable of. I thought we were trying to hit home runs every time down, and defensively we were way out of character. So hats off to our guys for reeling it back in and playing much more like we're used to, because I felt like the last 24 minutes or so we did that.
I think just second half we were a different team than we were in the first half. I think we were more more alert on our identities, like is defense. The defensive end, I think like we were hard to play against on defense, and I think that's what we got. Defense lead to our offense, so I think we did a pretty good job in the second half.
It was just getting back to what we do on a day-to-day basis. We kind of got out of ourselves, gambling on defense, playing the way they play instead of how we play. So we just had to get back to doing what we do every day and imposing our will on them.
All right, Ryan, now we go off to game number 2. It's Trevecca Nazarene. Omar Mance, former Liberty assistant, will come in on Tuesday night, part of a great doubleheader with the Virginia Tech women, cranking things up with the Liberty women at 6 o'clock. So for a hoops junkie like yourself and our Liberty fans, big start this season. It's always good to start off 1-0, so appreciate your time. And what are you looking forward to on Tuesday, you think?
Well, I think they're going to build on this second half performance. Coach is going to be, he said they wanted to clean up some of the pack line stuff, dealing with the dribble weave. They may see some more zone, getting rid of some of those careless turnovers, more ball faking. There's always X's and O's to be improved upon, so I'm sure Coach will come up with some.
So Liberty goes to 1-0, 89-40 win over Maine Fort Kent. For Ryan Maddox, I'm Alan York for LibertyFlames.com.